Your car payment is $770 a month. That's what you said yes to. Now, add the gas, the insurance, the registration. You're past 1,000. And the biggest cost of that car still isn't in the number, because it never sends a bill. Here's the average picture. See how close it is to yours. Experian puts the average new car loan at about $43,900 right now, and to squeeze that into a monthly budget, almost a third of new car buyers are stretching the loan out to somewhere between 6 and 7 years, 73 to 84 months on a machine that starts losing value the day you drive it home. Notice what happened at the dealership, though. Nobody asked you, can you afford a $44,000 car? The only question on the table was, can you handle $770 a month? And your brain said yes to that question, while quietly ignoring every other number the car dragged in the door with it. Here's why your brain falls for it. Gas comes out of daily stuff. Insurance sits in the bills pile. That repair last spring, emergency, bad luck. And the payment is the car. 4 different drawers in your head, and the drawers don't talk to each other. Economists call that mental accounting. Money gets sorted into separate mental buckets, and no bucket ever shows you the total. Richard Thaler won a Nobel Prize largely for mapping how much that quiet sorting drives real decisions, and that matters for one specific reason. There's an organization that does what your brain refuses to do. A adds up all the buckets every year for the average new car. Their 2025 number, $11,570 a year. That's $965 a month. Now, that's actually lower than what leaves your checking account. And here's why, because you'd catch it in the comments otherwise. AAA doesn't count the principal you're paying back on the loan. They count what the car loses in value instead, plus the interest on top. Your bank measures what you hand over. AA measures what owning the thing actually costs you. 2 different rulers. Both of them land in the same place, about $1,000 a month, every month. So where does $965 a month actually go? 3 places, ranked from the ones you feel to the one you never see. Number 1, the drip costs. Full coverage insurance, about $141 a month. Gas, around $160 if you drive a typical 15,000 miles a year. Maintenance, repairs, and tires, about $138. Registration and taxes, another $68. That's over $500 a month before you've touched the car itself. Split across so many small charges on so many different days that no single one of them ever feels like the car. Number 2, the interest. Financing adds about $94 a month on the average loan, and on those stretched out 7-year loans, there's a stretch in the middle where you're paying interest on a car that's already worth less than what you still owe on it. You're renting money to own a shrinking asset. Number 3, the invisible one, depreciation. The average new car loses $4,234 in value every single year. That's $361 a month, the single biggest cost of the car, bigger than gas and insurance combined. And it's the only cost that never sends a bill. Nothing leaves your checking account. The money just quietly evaporates out of the thing sitting in your driveway, which, according to U.S. Department of Energy data, is exactly where it sits 95% of a typical day. You're paying around $1,000 a month for something that's in use about 1 hour out of 24. So the thing you bought isn't the thing you think you bought. A car isn't a purchase, it's a second rent. A purchase is something you pay for once and then own. What you actually signed up for is $1,000-something a month, every month for years, on something that spends almost the whole day parked. And the $770 sticker your brain put on it is the exact reason the rest never got counted. All right, test yourself on this one without looking anything up. Do you know your car's real monthly number? Not the payment. The payment plus insurance plus gas plus last year's repairs divided by 12 plus registration. If you can't say it within $100, here's what that means. You're not managing that cost. You're just experiencing it. Okay, let's run the 6-year version on two people. Same salary, both driving paid-off cars worth about 8 grand. One trades up. New car, $770 a month, 6 years. The other keeps the paid-off car and puts that same $770 into investments every month instead. At an average 7% return, 6 years later, that's around $68,000 sitting in an account. Even if the old car needed an extra $1,000 a year in repairs the whole time, he's still tens of thousands ahead. And the first guy's new car is now worth a fraction of what he paid for it. Neither of them got a raise. One of them just did the math before he signed. The sticker said $43,900. The real cost was never on the sticker. This is The Real Cost, the series where we run the actual math on the things people buy without ever doing the math. Next episode, The Real Cost of Having a Child. Subscribe so you don't miss it.